All right, everybody, what's good? So I want to talk real quick about this election here, okay? All I'm going to say is this, just my thoughts. And beforehand, I'm going to head on down to the polls right now. And I think I only may want to vote for one or two guys, all right? The senator and also maybe the governor. Our senator name is Stephen. One of them is Stephen Horsford. He's been on the seat since 2008. You know, uh, so-called African American man. I mean, I think that he is a man of the people. Okay, and he did help out a lot, like veterans and so forth. Um, do things like get their disability claims. I think that he does go out of his way to try to help people, but he cannot help everybody. Even the politicians were, and I think there's a few of them that do their job, but they just can't help everybody. So I think I may want to cast in the senator vote. This is for the state of Nevada, where I currently reside, and I'm gonna say that with reluctance. And maybe I may put down for vote for a governor. I don't know. Okay, but it's one of the things I really just want to go show up, say that I've been there, run the ticket through. All right, but voting really, at times your vote does matters, but voting really just shows the government and the powers that be where you stand. Okay, I'm not here to discourage you from voting. I'm not going to tell you to vote. I'm not going to tell you not to vote. Okay, um, vote for whoever you believe in. Okay, the right person, and not just because they are woman or because all right, that's just symbolism, which is a form of idolatry. That's one of the things that I teach about, but it's one of the things that I also have to be careful about because I could end up falling in that rabbit hole and don't even know it. So every now and then I have to probably keep myself in check. But somebody has to probably nudge me, or I'm just saying the Most High probably have to nudge the top of my noggin, my bald head here, bald by choice, by the way, and maybe to let me know, hey, you know what? It's not all about money or that type of thing. It's about health. It's about life, family. Okay, because you get what you need. You get what you feel that what he feels is the most high that that you need. All right, but don't expect much to change for the next 2 years. I'm almost willing to say for the next 4 to 6 years, but for the next, particularly the next 2 years. Now, uh, the House and the Senate is controlled by Democrats. One seat one seat in the Senate and 5 seats in the House of Representatives. So that could possibly overturn. All right. Now, I'm not a political expert. All right. I'm just telling you just from studying other podcasts and that things like that, NBC News and other experts, political and finance and so forth, economy posts that maybe perhaps the House may turn blue, and the Senate is going to stay the same. All right, it's not really going to matter in the Senate. They're not going to get enough Republican votes anyway to pass most of what they want. This is for President Biden. Okay, so I don't think it's going to get much done. Okay, but don't get it twisted. The president actually can get whatever he wants. I was looking at and not to get too far off track, but I was looking at some news sources, and I think they took those news sources off YouTube because they were saying things that they didn't want them to say. Okay, that when I say they, probably the powers that be of the government, and it was a computerized voice. The president, he could pull money out of different departments. For example, i.e. the farm bill, okay, for agriculture, um, the U.S. Interior, Department of Defense, okay, public reclamations. He could pull like bits and like change out of the different departments like that, and he could put together money for funding that he needs. Some of it, okay, maybe not all of it, but some of it. That the president have those type of powers. But nevertheless, with the issues that we have here, inflation, high interest rates, or rates is going to be raised up higher. Okay, it just happened in November where it was raised, and I think they're going to raise it at least one more time, which they're going to have a meeting in December. This is the Fed group, middle of December, something like that. All right, and possibly again February 2nd. Okay, you think they're not going to think about that February 2nd, and them tax refunds are going to come out? Okay, so the chance is 50-50, but we can't see that right now. But with the issues that we have, particularly like these high mortgages and car notes and that type of stuff, food, I don't expect no matter who we get in office is really going to change anything. All right, for the next 2 years, you get Republican, what them guys plan on doing? Okay, what do they plan on doing? The inflation is starting to deflate a little bit anyway. It's not going to be the same. It wasn't going to be back to post-pandemic levels. All right, but that's already going on. Okay, interest rates. All right, I'm thinking what the Republicans may try to do is raise interest rates, but that's just going to depend on like job reports and all that. Then they want to take jobs away. That'll be something that for a different video. All right, and how are people going to be able to pay for what they need? And how's the government going to be able to get tax money if they pull jobs out? Doesn't make any sense. Okay? So things right now are in a complete disaster. I told you before, live below your means. Okay? Be conservative, conserve, stock up on food. When I say conserve, on things like gas and, lifestyle, I try to live a more conservative lifestyle, that type of thing. If you got to get out there and get on the grind, all right, if you lose your job, go on and do what you have to do. Do what you need to do as long as it's illegal. Those will be videos for another day. But let me tell you something. I don't expect much to change with this election. But that's what I think will happen. The Senate will remain the same. The House will probably end up turning red. Some of the battleground states, I think, like they are in it, like Georgia, Pennsylvania, Nevada, Arizona. Okay, the states, it was speculated that they may end up turning red. Not red, I'm sorry. I'll take that back. The House is going to be blue, and maybe these states that I mentioned, okay, is probably a good chance those states are going to turn blue as well. All right. Sorry for the mix up there. But let me know what you think about the video. All right. And like, subscribe, share, Cash App $ Winston Spivey if you want to donate. And just like I say, don't get caught up in the emotions. Keep the most high first and pray. All right. Thank you for your time.